I can do this. I'm strong. I'm powerful. I'm a fucking savage. Sure, maybe I shouldn't have smoked so much weed before my special. Give me strength. Give me strength. Nam ya rangyo.
Woo! Ric Flair! You have come to me for strength, my child?
Yes, Father.
In order to be the boss, you gotta pay the cost. To be the man, you gotta beat the man, baby. You want to swim in exquisite pools?
Yes.
You want alligator shoes that cost more than your house?
Yes.
You want to sit on a private jet getting your dick sucked by the pilot?
That doesn't sound safe.
Life isn't safe. It's about standing up for who you are. And if you're a weed-loving, wrestling-watching, giggle-fit having son of a gun, then you gotta stand up for yourself. Woo, 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 woo! Woo!
That is not gangster. That's very not gangster.
Came up, got my name up. So when they speak of who blinged up, I'm who they bring up. Come up dissing and you'll come up missing. I'm a cutthroat baller like O.J. Simpson. I came up, got my name up. So when they speak of who blinged up, I'm who they bring up. Come up dissing and you'll come
Say that
up
again.
missing.
I couldn't hear you over the sound of me myself.
I done came up, got my name up. So when they speak of who blinged up, I'm who they bring up. Come up dissing and you'll come up missing. I'm a cutthroat baller like O.J. Simpson. Little homie, listen, try and serve me. I put a 25 in your back like Barry Bonds jersey. On the streets, on the beach, y'all ain't able. Cause too I shit on rappers like major labels. What's with the ice grilling, homie? Change your face. This heat'll do more than tan you to change your race. Girls love metaphor, and I love them back. Addicted to getting head, chicks call me the brainiac. Battle rap with words raw like Jihad. I write dope, flow crack, my notepad need rehab. Fuck y'all CDs, y'all can't see these or touch these. Rhyme so chronic, my songs give you the munchies.
Good job.
I'm just saying, she partied too hard. It was a New Year's Eve.
But you know, Nick, are we recording now?
No, yeah, we are now.
We did now?
I hit it right after we said that she failed at her job.
She did. But, and then, like, people got on the internet and was just like, oh my God, she shouldn't be telling jokes. Cat Williams was right. Like, niggas didn't see, like, footage of Cat Williams damn near smoking crack on stage.
Every comedian has a bad night. It's part of the job. Just like every athlete has an off night when they play their game. The big thing about it is how do you bounce back from it?
Dave Chappelle said in his Netflix special that he bombed in Detroit, and then he told the audience that they would never get their money back.
Right. Everybody completely forgets about that. Like, it was right when he was getting ready to leave, like the Chappelle show altogether. He had a bomb night. Niggas heckled him for a minute. He went at the hecklers. He lit a cigarette. He sat there and he left. It was a bad night.
And he still got paid.
He got paid. He disappeared for about 10 years after that.
And that doesn't say that Dave Chappelle is not one of the greatest comedians.
All right. Even Tiffany says she knows she partied a little bit too hard. She came out there. Shit didn't go over. It happens. She started in the Laugh Factory. That means you got to stand in front of a bunch of people and make folks laugh when you have no good material yet at all. You ain't done nothing yet. And she bombed every night. She still kept coming back. Shit, we bombed at this podcast many, many times. We ain't stopped.
Who bombed? You bombed?
Stop, won't stop.
Nigga, you can't even lie. I had to take the archives down to give us some space. But you go back to the archives, bruh, we got some bad episodes in there.
I mean, I feel like that about my first episode. Like, the audio was off.
See, and I'm glad.
There was so much stuff.
Yeah, it was so much. But I'm glad you did that because that overall made us improve the whole project. So going in 2019, I want to thank Mimi for getting in our ass.
Hey.
Pause.
Yeah.
about our production quality to make us better. Now we here. We sound better than a lot of people's pods now.
Yeah, because I went back to, and I was so excited because, that was the first one. And I said, what the fuck is this?
Now, didn't we record that episode like 3 times?
No.
That was 2, right?
Probably.
I think it was 2.
But the first one, I definitely wasn't the first one. I'm thinking the second one was because of the fact that I had heard the first one. Because we did the first one, it was, live or whatever.
Right.
And I went back and I'm like, I will not put my name on this.
Nah. It's out there, though. But everybody say after your first 5 episodes, that's when you know if you're going to make it or not.
Well, I mean...
Well, I know some niggas that's on like 55 episodes and still ain't going to make it.
I blame the leadership on that one.
I'm not going to make it.
You're not going to make it because of why you think you're not going to make it. I really do think there's a lane for you.
I don't.
I think that we just can't cater to the whites.
We can't cater to the whites. We can't cater to the gays. We can't cater to the religious. I can't cater to anybody except hoes.
But hoes are everywhere.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gay hoes. It's religious hoes. It's ethnic hoes. Everybody that I offend, there's a hoe in that group.
But here's the big thing. Everybody likes to laugh at something.
They don't no more, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That is the problem. You used to be able to escape life's problems with laughter and jokes, and it took your mind off of bullshit. Even if it was a serious issue, you could make a joke out of it to bring, some kind of awareness to it where you know what's going on. But at the same time, it's like, okay, we can discuss this and not have this huge elephant in the room. Now, everybody want to bring a fucking elephant to the room.
That's because every elephant is gay now. Like, every elephant is gay now, so every single thing. And I don't mean gay like a girl and a man gay. I'm like gay whereas in you overly sensitive about everything. Like, it's too fat.
I don't think that explanation made it works for them. They're probably still going to be offended by that, bro.
They probably, like, it's 2 fat niggas in the room. 3rd if we want to count you sometimes.
Yeah.
But.
I mean, my vagina ain't did nothing to nobody here, but.
Thank you. But we crack fat jokes all the time. I guarantee you there's somebody out there listening who gets offended by the fat jokes when it's fat niggas in the room cracking the fat jokes.
Wow.
Autism people can be funny if you hang around autistic people. Just accept it. Because my brother and his sister do funny shit.
Special as fuck. fuck.
They do funny shit.
Yeah, but if we was to go mainstream, you couldn't joke about shit like that without motherfuckers crying.
Bullshit.
I still, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm still gonna do it.
I said without motherfuckers crying.
We still gonna do it though.
I'm prepared for the backlash because I just feel like no matter how much I would like, even if they was like, all right, bro, we're gonna give you X amount of money, and then you gave me a piece of paper full of shit that I couldn't say, I'd probably still say some of that shit.
You know what's funny?
Nah, I probably just would not take the contract.
Because I feel like certain things is in your nature to make jokes about the inappropriate, because the inappropriate is always the fucking obvious.
True.
I think if they were to give me a list to say, here, these are all of the things that you can't talk about, I would look at it and go, oh, this is my outline.
Yeah, I was going to say, everything on that list. You know what?
And then I would literally go down the list, and I would probably have a joke for every single thing that they put
Wanda
on there.
Sykes did that. When they had her come to the White House during the time when George Bush was still... No, when Obama first got in office, they was like, oh, well, here's some of the things she said you can't say. I was like, oh, and you definitely can't say nigger. So she's like, oh, okay, I can't say nigger. First thing she did was walk in the room. What up, my nigga? I am so glad you're fucking... Like, she went down a list and said everything on the list on purpose. They wouldn't let her back in the White House for like 3 years, but...
Hey, she not wrong. Get that shit off.
Right. Like, especially that for our first black president.
Like,
my nigga. From Chicago at that.
Like, somebody told me that you can't say retard.
Yeah, that's been a big thing. You can't use the word retard.
Retard.
You can't call nobody retarded.
Some motherfuckers are retarded.
Yeah, and that's
not
and
even
it's,
the
and I don't. When I say retarded, I don't mean like the special niggas who really are retarded.
Helmets, licking windows, and the cherry.
I'm not dissing them. They're cool people in my book.
They are.
It's the motherfuckers who supposed to be normal that do stupid shit.
Hey, retarded motherfuckers ain't. I mean, they still.
You can't say retarded motherfuckers. Now that's where you should probably draw the line.
No, because I'm saying like they handy-capable because a retarded motherfucker hit my sister in her shit and dotted her eye.
Yeah, I seen some retards.
She was like, "Did on my dister," and dotted her shit.
But my whole thing is we can't say retard, but we gladly say retard strength.
Hey.
Cause them motherfuckers strong.
That's a real thing.
It's a real fucking thing.
You know this episode gonna get blacklisted.
Nah, who gives a fuck?
Just for like the first 10 minutes of the show.
We here.
I think
we here.
One thing that, and I mean that's me. Like I used to tell them, like, damn, that motherfucker look kind of Downsy, but like I don't even say that. but I don't.
Motherfucker got it Downsy, bro.
Downsy, but I don't even say like. I've had to train myself to not say Downsy because, you know,
we going ahead.
I have a Facebook friend with a daughter with Down syndrome. It's like, even though I've been saying that for a long time, like, I know how that can kind of tug on somebody's heartstrings because you're not responsible for how that happened. Now, I have wondered, like, how is it that every kid with Down syndrome looks the same?
It's that whatever that chromosome is it makes them, it molds all that.
Yeah, because it just
whatever that missing chromosome is.
Every person with Down syndrome look like they came from. Now, if everybody on Earth looked like they had Down syndrome, then I could be like, all right, this Jesus guy shit is, he really did just create everybody because, you know, we all look the same for real.
Right.
But it just everybody with Down syndrome looks like they got the same parents.
That one. So you're telling me there's some dude in the sperm bank just dropping them? And these are all his kids.
Hey, didn't they make a movie based off that?
Yeah, it was one. I can't even remember the name of the movie, but he fathered all these kids from the sperm bank, and then he wanted to be in all their lives.
It's a Vince Vaughn movie, so I'm pretty sure it's funny.
I don't know. He has some hits and misses too.
I think Vince Vaughn is pretty funny.
I didn't say he wasn't. He has some hits and misses. Just like Will Ferrell has some hits and misses.
That's true.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
That's true.
But
Wedding Crashers was definitely a hit.
Facts.
Definitely a hit. I don't know. The other guy was a hit, but Daddy's Home is iffy.
The other guy.
Yeah.
The other guy.
The other guy with him. The first one, him and Mark Wahlberg did together, where they were like the worst cops on the force.
I thought that was Will Ferrell.
That's what I said.
I thought you said Vince Vaughn.
No, he said Vince Vaughn, and then I was like, kind of like Will Ferrell was hit or miss too.
That's why I missed that. I'm like, that wasn't Vince Vaughn. What y'all talking about?
Well,
that's why I got confused.
I think it depends on who's like Will Ferrell's. I ain't gonna say
co-star.
Yeah, it depends on who's his co-star. Like when he do movies with the dude from Step Brothers.
Yeah,
it's pretty funny.
They should have.
I couldn't get.
They should have been Dumber and Dumbers.
Him and Mark Wahlberg got some decent chemistry, but I think it'll get better the more movies they do together. Because I
don't know, the other guy was perfect, and after that, everything has been like
I don't know. But I thought Daddy's Home and Daddy's Home 2 was pretty good.
But see, Mark Wahlberg is funny to me.
See, and
Will Ferrell, I have to have because he's like as goofy as I am.
He feels forced.
Yeah, like I can't take a lot, like just stupid comedy. Like, and his shit is always just over the top, dumb.
I don't know.
And it gets me sometimes to where it's like I can't get into it.
I like Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell, I like the over the top sometimes because like Semi-Pro.
Oh yeah,
I fucked with that.
That's a classic.
And then that one. Did you ever see that one little video he did with his daughter when she was the landlord?
Yeah, Pearl.
Yeah, Pearl. And he. Oh man, I don't know if you can find.
Rent?
I don't know if you're gonna be able to find it now because Will pulled it a long time ago. But daughter pretended to be the landlord. She came knocking on the door looking for the money, and Will came up with like all these excuses and
like,
all this.
You been drinking again?
It was like maybe.
Where's the rent? Hey, she was pissed.
Like, no, I'm not gonna feed your habit. Come on, Will, give me my money. But it was. I can deal with dude. Mark, I don't know because I'm so used to dog being in these action movies and these, you know, things that have like a serious nature to it, to go to.
I tell you this right now.
You doing a play.
I'd rather watch Mark Wahlberg and comedy over them fucking Transformers movies.
It's not his fault, bruh.
I'm not blaming him.
We know who fault it is.
But that's my thing with Mark Wahlberg. I think that's why I like him and why I find him funny, because it's just him. He not going, you know, over the top to be funny. It's just his delivery is like dog. That's how we would say. Like, think about Pain and Gain.
Duh.
That movie, I'm pretty sure that movie wasn't meant to be as funny as we found it.
But that's us. But that's us too, though. We find the wrong shit funny.
And then it's like, even in Four Brothers, I'm pretty sure that he wasn't supposed to be funny to me in that movie, but he was.
I think he just got like a natural comedic timing.
It's because he's that Boston accent on top of the way he talk.
Because even when he's in shit that ain't supposed to be funny, you find things that he say funny.
Yeah, and it's in how he said. And like I said, I think it reminds him of us. Like, we don't have to try hard in order to be fun. A lot of times I'm dead ass serious and people be cracking up and I low key be offended.
People be laughing at our show when we be dead serious.
Yeah, so, and Mark Wahlberg has that to me, to where it's like, even when he's not trying to be funny, some shit is just like, he just comes off funny. And a lot of people try to come off funny. That's why I don't like Kevin Hart.
Shirt tucked in?
No.
Well, he ain't got. Oh, come on! I was just gonna give him credit.
Nope, there you go.
I was just gonna give him credit and say at least the biscuits is put up.
Nope.
And then this nigga pull out the whole brown and serve.
I am Groot. I am
brown and served.
I am Groot. That's all I gotta say. I am Groot.
I am fat, motherfucker.
I am disgusted, motherfucker.
I don't give a fuck. Give a fuck, Keisha. Anyway. Alright, so if y'all been here for at least the last 15 minutes, that means you guys do know where the hell you are. You are on the world's most dangerous podcast, The Deaf Fresh Show. It is I, Mr. Tone Deaf. I got my partner in crime over there, Mr. Young, Fresh, and Fly. Like always, who's here but not here?
The devil.
Mimi So 100. So Mimi, how's your new year been going so far?
Oh my motherfucking god, nigga! I don't even know where to start. Like, I'm not even a weekend, and I want to hit a reset button. I need to do it.
You think she got the devil Jane like
Jin?
Dude from Tekken?
Like Jinpachi?
Damn. So I don't.
Why is Hihachi hair so fucked up?
Why is he still trying to hold on to it?
He dead now.
Yeah,
I think.
Oh, speaking of trying to hold on to hair, I want to give a shout out to Mike. He finally. He did the
big chop.
He full ball. I mean, it wasn't big chop. It wasn't a lot there to chop.
He did the big shave.
No, he just he did the big buff. We just go say he buffed it out because it was already nothing there. So yeah, shout out to bro. I'm real proud of it because it does. Like it fits him. So I'm glad that he finally was like, you know what, fuck it, and just let it go. It was time.
Yeah, Twan might be the only nigga that look weird, bro.
Maybe.
Yeah, but my New Year started off horrible.
What happened?
So my New Year's Eve, I didn't plan to do anything. I said if I did leave the house, I was probably just gonna go down to Pato, but Bingo had $100 buy-in, and I wasn't going.
Damn.
Because it was a New Year's Eve special, and there was, they payouts be huge.
Okay.
But I'm like, I didn't want to pay $100 to get pissed off because I always am one fucking number away when somebody else hit bingo.
Yeah, I'm not going to bingo with you. I sat there every day getting madder and madder
every time
when we was there that one time for every single round.
Every time. So my cuz ended up hitting me up and was like, hey, what you doing? We'll come through here, got food, liquor, whatever. Now she's actually she sells dinners and stuff. Shout out to Extreme Appetizers. Gotta plug her because her shit be good.
Go ahead and do the full plug.
Yeah, but I go over there and this motherfucker. Now, granted, I did to get there late, but it was before midnight. Usually, what happens? New Year's Eve party. Mm-hmm. You get there y'all celebrate the ball dropping at midnight, and then y'all party and kick it. Well, I get there, it's probably like 11:30. This motherfucker's in the bed like, oh, I didn't think he was coming. Why? Because I wasn't here fucking 2 hours ago. It was New Year's Eve. I was making moves. But she get up, reheat food, and we get to drinking and shit. I do other things. But my cousin is a lesbian. So it was her and her lesbian girlfriend. And her lesbian girlfriend's, one of her friends, best friend or whatever, was there. And
sounds like a party.
Definitely sound like a party.
Well, I mean, I was concerned going over because I knew that I was stepping into no man's land, literally.
No, ma'am.
And I cut my hair off. And I'm like, damn, man, I hope they don't think I'm a stud. So I got my makeup and shit on before I went. So they wouldn't get the wrong idea.
Gonna shoot they shot.
They probably still did.
Cuz and her girlfriend know that you ain't.
But you didn't know if other lesbians were coming to the party.
I thought it was just gonna be cat party. I didn't know how it was gonna go when I walked in there, so I had to prepare myself.
Well, were they fine?
No, it was only one.
Was she fine?
It took me 3 days to figure out who she looked like. P.O.P. holding down.
Oh my god.
Identical.
Oh, well, no, she definitely wasn't fine.
And she only had one eye.
Oh shit.
Damn. So they called it bitch Cyclops.
So it was like, it was sewn shut. But I
don't want to talk about this because then we're gonna start making jokes, and that's probably not a situation we should make jokes
but
we here now.
I had to sit there.
I was trying not to get here.
We here now, bruh.
I had to sit there for 2 hours and listen to a one-eyed dyke. Basically just...
I hope cuz don't listen to this show.
She need therapy, bro.
She only got one eye, of course.
No, man, it's a lot deeper.
She can't see the world coming and going at the same time.
It's a lot deeper than that. So I got to the point where my high was literally being blown.
Damn.
And I mean, it's New Year's Eve. I didn't have to work the next day, and we know how I feel when I finally get an off day. And I did not want to spend it sitting there having my high blown. So I'm like, look, cuz I'm out, finna ride down the pothole, do something or whatever. But I ended up going, bae, that's not bae. Text me, he was like, hey.
Oh, your boyfriend.
Text me, he was like, well, I'm gonna just leave my car at my boy house, just come pick me up. Go pick him up, thinking that, finna get some New Year love making in, you know what I'm saying?
Making love.
This nigga picked a whole fight over a Facebook comment, so I ain't even getting no dick on New Year's.
Damn. What'd you say?
I had commented on his friend post.
What'd you say?
It wasn't offensive. I wish the nigga Happy New Year's, bro. Like, he made a status that was like, Happy New Year, blah, blah. And then, wait.
What friend was this?
How did you say it?
Well, if I say what friend it is, then everybody gonna know who bae that's not bae is. Duh.
Okay. Okay. What's the level of friendship?
Are they best
buds?
buds?
They close? Are they not close?
They are best. They are best. But this is nothing new. Like, we've always been
You
cool.
shouldn't have spoke?
No, because we've always been cool and it's never been a problem. Okay. I won't say it's never been a problem. You just now addressing it's been a problem after all of these years. Like, if you felt that way, why didn't you say anything way back then?
Because he saw fit to do it that day.
That was the wrong time. He could at least let me fuck first.
You cannot tell people when to address things.
Yes, I can. If you are going to bite my head off over something that you never told me was a problem, yes, I can.
Nope.
Yes, I can.
She actually got a point, Juan.
Shut up, Tom. There is no points to be made.
There is. Like, if you have a problem with me doing something, you can't continuously, make it seem like it's not a problem, and then all of a sudden blow up at me like,
right.
Well, I don't like this, blah, 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 and do you want that nigga? He went way left with it, and I figured, I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's the drugs, maybe it's the alcohol, maybe dog just need to sleep it out. Like, nah, he was mad for like days.
He was like, he turned pink mad.
Like,
he was trying to set the mood for some angry sex.
Yeah, that's what it was.
No, because like he turned over on me, and I told him, like, me being, because I tried to start the year off mature and shit. I'm like, look, we already said we're not going into 2019 with no bad vibes and none of that shit. Like, I really didn't want to go to bed mad.
Right.
Especially not over no bullshit like that. Like, dog, ain't nobody thinking about him. That nigga don't even live here. Like, it ain't nothing like that. But, my nigga turned up like, not now, Dinkins. Just leave me alone. I'm like, all right. So we slept back to back. And then I was there to hold it because I cock blocked. I did. I was there all New Year's Day. Sleep in the room. I didn't leave. Because I thought he was going to put me out, but he didn't.
Because it's love.
And so
you don't kick your loved ones out.
Yeah, so he cooked. He made me food and bought me a bottle of water, and then he had to go do a family thing. But he even left me in the house by myself while he went to do his little family thing and then came back. So.
Aw, it was adorable.
It
I had
was
your first fight in a relationship in 2019.
First of all, I'm not in a relationship, but it is currently are 5 days
look,
in.
Bro.
5 days
cut
in.
her mic off until she decides to tell the truth.
She ain't never gonna tell the goddamn truth.
Telling the
She gonna be 3 years in married, and he's still gonna be bae. That's not bae.
Well, anyway, and then I also had a hit and run, so
yeah. So okay,
So 5 days in and you want to reset?
God damn.
Yeah.
I'm like 5 days in, you done did something. You didn't had enough that it covered some nigga's summer.
Yeah. So
How
about you guys?
How's your New Year's going so far?
I did something I've been trying to do all year, nigga.
Stop being a creep?
Sleep.
Oh.
And me and the babies played Jenga.
Oh, yeah, I remember you. Wait,
Yeah,
recently again?
Yeah, me and the babies always play Jenga now. They don't play to win. They play to make it fall down.
Oh, and you be trying to win? You trying to beat them?
I just be wanting it to get to a higher status. They be trying to say, which block can I pull to make this fall?
Because they like noise and clatter.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
He's just like destructing shit.
They do. And then don't want to clean up their mess when they done.
That's very true.
Like, come get this shit up. You made it happen. Oh, daddy, I'm not playing no more. I'm finna go over here. No, you little fucker, get over here and pick this shit up.
Man.
Yeah.
Man, kids definitely don't understand the concept of clean it up. They just, you know what? Blocks on the floor, but I really want to go wash my tablet. So
No.
I think I'm going to leave these blocks here.
But I will say this, though. TT Lego game on point.
I want to buy some Legos.
You should have copped them during Christmas. It was $20 for 1,000 box.
I just don't know what the fuck I build with Legos.
I don't either.
It's like Minecraft, but for real.
Like, I mean, now I will definitely say, like, from watching like the Lego movie and shit.
Ooh, I can't wait for Lego 2 to come out.
I saw that. One thing that I will say about that is I legit felt that movie. Like, damn. What's his name? Evan?
Yeah.
Was it Evan? I felt like I was Evan. Like, I had all those master builders around me and shit. Like, they can really just be creative with some Legos and shit, put some shit together. And I'm just stacking, like, you know what? Fuck it. We just go click them together and whatever I get.
Morgan Freeman, when that nigga head, that shit was empty space.
You said your mind is already so empty. There's nothing to clear in the first place.
Dog.
Hey, when this ghost came back, though.
Pretty fucking wild.
All that to be that was a little kid's imagination. Will Ferrell was in that.
I like Will Ferrell.
He was funny. He was funny in that. But Liam Neeson though, that nigga.
2019 is
Hey nigga, how was your New Year's? Before we move on.
Let me see. I had to work New Year's Eve.
Sorry to hear that.
Awesome.
Then I had to work New Year's Day.
Oh, definitely sorry to hear that.
It would have been okay if I didn't have to work at store opening, because we usually open at 7, but because of the new year, I think they just push everything back an hour.
Yeah.
So we opened at 8, so I had to be there at 8, which means I had to be in the store by 7:30.
Damn.
Well, on the positive side of this being at work all the fucking time, we have 2 management positions open. So trying to get my status up.
My nigga.
But you know what though, like,
did you just pull a Monte?
Yeah,
You took a photo in front of the mic and the headphone?
I know. I'm taking a picture because of this part to send it. It's not a...
To Bay, that's not Bay?
Yeah.
Because it's purple.
You trying to tell him that you gonna rock his mic?
Purple rain, purple rain.
Ain't y'all supposed to be discussing something. Get out my business.
Nigga, I'm hearing all kind of camera clicks. That's why I'm asking.
No, you don't.
I know I don't. I'm just saying.
I mean, like,
because I have respect for shows and I silence my phones.
Lies, because your own phone went off on one of your own shows before.
The only reason for that was because it was on autoplay, and that scared the fuck out of me. Facebook needs to stop that shit. I'm gonna have to. It's a setting for that.
It's a setting. I forget because mine don't do it automatically no more either.
But yeah, like management.
Are you ready for that step though?
It sounds cool, but just
Do you? Okay. Let's ask.
I don't want to be in charge of people.
We here. Do you think you can actually be in charge of people? Like, could you separate the ones you super cool with from the ones you gotta tell them, like, hey, nigga, stop fucking up?
I mean, I have to do it now.
Okay.
Being a supervisor, but I don't have all the power and I don't have all the responsibility as a manager.
You think you would get corrupted?
No, I think I'd still be the same. I just don't want all of the extra work that comes with being a manager.
Okay, I give you that. There
like,
is.
I looked at the level. So, like, there's the department head.
Right.
Then there's the assistant department head. There's the cheese supervisor. Yeah,
the chief or the cheese?
Cheese. It's the guy in charge of cheese, bro. It's a weird ass job title, but they paying bank.
Okay, I mean, gotta deal with that Gouda to get that cheddar. I feel you.
Right. So, and then there's kind of me as just like the night shift lead that don't work nights.
You really don't.
Yeah, I don't. Well, next week I got to work a few nights, so I guess that. Man, earn your keep, nigger.
Got to.
But yeah, so now I figured I would shoot to be the cheese specialist.
But you don't fucking like cheese.
I don't. But
so we gonna put, or at least we know you're not gonna eat up the product.
That's very true.
Because okay.
But I saw because I felt like what the cheese specialist does at work is no different than what I do on a daily basis. You cut big 40-pound blocks of cheese.
Okay.
The only thing I would have to learn for this job is how to order things.
Okay. But that's a skill that you want to know.
Right, but that's a skill, they've been teaching me things lately too. Like I learned how to do the supply order.
Well, that's halfway there then.
Right, now I just need to learn how to order some product in this bitch.
Okay. So.
But they haven't made a decision about who's going to be our new management team. But he did tell me that they're going to promote from within, which I think that's beautiful.
As they should.
But
you applied? Did you apply?
Yeah.
Okay.
He came. He talked to the 3 top people back there, and I was one of them.
Okay.
So I'm on the list. But this is where it gets tricky because white people who don't even be having a job be losing their fucking mind about the job. So, like, my coworker has really been on like a tangent for like the past 2 weeks, and he don't have a position. He not higher than me on the totem pole. Like, he been losing his fucking mind. He been talking to people any kind of way.
So he that nigga who think he got promoted when he didn't get shit.
He didn't get shit yet.
So, but he acting like he. Okay, I feel it's one at every job.
It is.
It's one at every job.
Sometimes too.
I was one of them at one job.
You just out here losing your fucking marbles?
Man, dog. No, it wasn't there. It was before then. It was way before then.
I kept hearing about you there.
Nah, because I had a job to do. I had to do my fucking job.
I was just saying, like, my guy, you cannot be charging niggas up.
I wasn't doing all that.
No, I'm not saying you was doing that. I was just like, fam was out here losing his fucking marbles. I already made one of the coworkers. Like, you can't make a woman cry.
No, that you got to go. And it was a white woman too?
Yeah, like,
man,
bro.
Call sending nigga, you be in HR so fast.
So the big boss had to have a talk with dog, and ever since that talk happened, his attitude has been very cute.
Like, Bill, can you step in the office, please?
Rosen don't be giving a fuck.
He is treading lightly.
Like, Bill, can we have a talk with you for a minute?
Because Rosen tends to hire a lot of young white girls for like they cashier and billing.
Right.
And white women sound like me too.
Because, it's college kids and stuff like that. For me, it's just a part-time job.
Right.
But they salesmen are, they rough. And they can't handle that. See me? I use my angry black woman, to my advantage.
So you use the angry black woman stereotype to get ahead in the world.
Well, so they know not to fuck with me.
Okay.
So me, like, I'm cool with everybody there. Like,
Right.
now, was I tried in the beginning? Absolutely. Did I shut shit down? You goddamn right. See, and I tell them that whenever they bring somebody, because people don't last there. This is my second run there. And I'm fine. There are people that go in there, and as soon as somebody just started, I think they just got put on the schedule for this month.
Right.
They were training like the end of December, so now, and I'm thinking like by February we gonna be hiring somebody else because she go quit because they run everybody off because of the way that they talk.
Like, what do you mean?
To them, and they make them cry.
So they like aggressively speaking?
Yeah, they're very aggressive.
Okay. Because this can actually roll into our main topic. That's why I'm kind of...
Well, and him saying that, like, well, you know, you can't be making a woman cry. Like, that's what made me think of it. Because
Right.
they do. Like, they really be making them cry. And I tell them, like, man, look, if you don't
Tough the
tell
fuck
them...
up.
Right. I'm like, do not let them walk over you. Do not let them talk to you any kind of way. And do not let them fucking intimidate you. Like, they holler at you, holler at their ass back. Because that's what the fuck I raise my voice quick. Because they'll do like a little passive, you know how they are. Mm-hmm. And we have a procedure where if I am working on a deal for a salesman, but a customer comes up that, you know, whether they didn't order the part or paying for oil change, whatever.
Right.
Anything that a customer comes up for, I got to push that deal to the side and I have to help them and get them out of there. That deal is not a priority, believe it or not.
I believe you.
So they'll get mad because they have this sense of entitlement. Salesmen really have a sense of entitlement in dealerships. They feel like they run the joint.
That's period. Anybody on a commission base got that mentality.
Yeah.
Especially if you a top dog.
Yeah. So they have this thing. And they'll, one of their other little salesman buddies will come by and they'll try to talk so you can hear them like it's going to make you rush. Like, well, I've been sitting here for 10 minutes waiting on it. I said, well, there's 2 other cashiers in 2 other buildings. You can politely get your shit and go to one of the other 2. I cuss at them. I don't give a fuck. So one of them went and told on me. They went and told the sales manager. And dude go come over there talking about some, well, you need to, you know, watch how you talk to the salesman. But I said, no. I said, they need to watch how they talk to me. I said, because they're not finna come over here and talk to me any kind of way. And they're not finna tell me how to do my job. I know how to do my job. I have my job. They have their job. And if they have a problem with it, then y'all can talk to my boss. So I told her anyway, and she snapped on everybody because she do not play. She actually fired somebody for me to come back, and I felt so bad.
Damn. But she was fucking up, though.
Technically, did they deserve to be fired?
Right.
No, she deserved to be fired.
Okay, so don't feel bad.
But it was just like, damn, like maybe, you know, she maybe had another 2 weeks or something. Maybe she had to go.
Nah, if you fucking up, you gotta go.
I don't fire people all the time. You know how many people used to be on this podcast network?
Well, you telling me that some of them people that need to get the fuck up out of here?
I did not say that.
Okay, then.
I
You
just
wasn't
said-
gonna make the executive decision to get them the fuck up out of here.
I was sleeping with one.
Still make the... See, that made it even worse. I had to fire your lover.
Hey, well, when she stopped fucking, she stopped working.
Hold on one more. Wait. You making a face. Let me... Alright. So, I mean, she probably deserved it, though, to be honest with you.
And again, like I said, Tone has fired many people for this network.
Yes. So, we're not going to cry
Even the
about
one
that.
I was sleeping with.
See, that...
I wonder, do she listen to the show?
No.
Because I make a lot of reference to me sleeping with her.
No, because you know how I know she don't listen to the show? You damn near have said her name a couple of times. We have pointed out specific moments that only her would know has happened because she is the reason why it happened.
Like when we went to the Chicago pay-per-view and she was digging in her ass.
Yes.
That was disgusting.
Yeah, I don't... There was probably an involuntary action.
How do you involuntarily dig in your ass?
You know when you wake up in the morning and you stretch and then you scratch your ass?
Okay.
You know what? I don't.
I get it now.
No. When you wake up and you get that stretch, but then it's like your leg involuntarily gets doing that shit
Yes.
because your stretch be so good.
So, that good cat scratch where they just stretch out everything.
And you just be like, what the fuck?
Whole body decompress.
That's why I hate working morning shifts, because like
You can't sleep good.
not even that. It's just like you have a routine in the morning. Like
True.
I feel like I wake up when you first wake up, you take your morning piss.
You ain't got no choice.
And then I feel like at the time that I have to be at work is usually on an off day. That's the time I take my morning shit. But now I have to suppress the shit because I don't want to shit at work.
Why not?
I don't want to.
Well, you work in a grocery store and you only got like single stall bathrooms.
First of all, we have the smallest bathroom.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta have.
There is a urinal and one stall. And yeah,
it's a wrap. See, at my job, I destroy it.
The smell lingers, so when the heat kick on, it get warm in there. Oh God,
man, we're not gonna talk about bathrooms because this week, for some odd reason, one of the women's bathrooms at my job smelled like a turtle pool. Now, first of all, I had to ask Teresa, what the hell does a turtle pool smell like?
It's a pond.
Yes, that's what she told me. It's basically what the pond smells like. It's like, ew. Why does the bathroom smell like the pond? Like,
so your work bathroom smell like McGuff Park?
Yep.
That park is definitely filthy.
Okay. And then it dawned on me, and I think we've had this conversation once before. If we ain't had it on the show, we've had it amongst us. Why is it that the women's bathroom is always the nastiest of the two? Maybe you can shed some light on this for me since you had your incident in the bathroom where you were stuck.
That bathroom was actually very, very, very pleasant.
And that's why I was surprised my work bathroom was the way it was.
And it's also fun because when I go to work every month, because our bathroom is like, it's a bathroom / locker room. And it smells like baby powder and Bath and Body Works every morning when you walk in. Like, that bathroom is so clean. Like, our maintenance gotta be on it. Now the women in there don't always wash their goddamn hands because I done witnessed a couple. But other than that, I mean, it's surprisingly clean in there. But I don't understand why in other places it's not. Like, the shit that we have on the floor in women's bathroom, like in women's public bathrooms, I don't know if it's because bitches be drunk and they don't know what they be doing, or maybe the cleaning crew don't go in women's bathrooms that much because they feel like, oh, it's women, they got it, we ain't got to go in there. Like, I don't know what it is, if they skip us because they feel like we don't need to because we women. But no, women's bathrooms are absolutely fucking ridiculous, and I've definitely been tempted to go and like see if I can angle myself over, what the fuck you call that shit? What do you, a urinal? and do my business, because it's just, our shit is ridiculous. I mean, the smell in there, and I do not know why grown ass women cannot flush the toilet. Like, you would go in a women's bathroom and full turds are in the bathroom. And then I think another thing too is kids. You know, a lot of women take their kids in the bathroom. So you got your young boy with you. You don't let him go pee by himself. You used to seeing little boys, they take them in the women's bathroom to pee. So then they pissing all over everything and shit.
You make that little nigga sit down.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Why are we having this bathroom conversation? I feel like we talked about how filthy niggas are.
Yeah, but it's the women's bathroom, though.
Yeah, that's extra filthy.
And that's the surprise. That's how we got here.
Why does it surprise you?
Because women have so many hygienic products to make them smell like whatever fucking fragrance or scent or candy or flower or exotic mind state they want to smell like.
You must ain't never had that musty coworker.
I work in a call center, so honestly, I should never have a musty coworker. I'm not saying it hasn't happened, but you shouldn't have it. You shouldn't have it.
Like, when I worked at Pick a Side, we had a coworker so bad, they put her together like a little care package. They had washer powder, bleach, soap. They gave that bitch a brand new uniform.
Damn. Maybe she was going through some things. She could have been homeless but had a job. That's possible.
I don't know. I don't know what everybody's situation is, but you can't come to work smelling like toilet water.
I mean, things happen.
Well, whatever happened, I don't need to know. But what else we got on the docket, Tone?
Man.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Tony Braxton for getting away from Birdman.
Yeah, I was getting ready to get to that. Are you happy, Doug?
Yes, he was tanking their fucking career.
I'm happy because now people can quit fucking with me about it. It's not funny.
It is, because you look like Tony. You do, especially when she cut her hair short and now you hear.
You break my heart. Say you love me again.
Since we're talking about music,
we wasn't talking about music. We was talking about Tony Braxton and Birdman. We're talking about a relationship. None of that shit had anything to do with music.
And they both made music at one point in time. Not together.
And they both they did.
They did make music.
They
together.
did?
Yeah.
When the hell just happened?
Really?
Man, when Birdman went like solo, there's a couple songs with Birdman and Tony Braxton.
See, okay.
Take your time.
That shit was. I'm not gonna say it was good, but they did it together.
That's not their song. That's somebody else's song, right?
I know, but they were still on it together.
Oh my god. I would normally say I need proof of this, but I don't.
Oh, I'll find you proof.
No.
Yeah, keep talking.
No.
I got you, bro.
No, I'll cut this shit. You know what? Thank you for turning to another edition.
No. This show is not over. Tom said he wants proof of Tony Braxton and the Birdman.
I'm still trying to find that Tony Braxton song where she sampled Dear Mama. I'm so mad I can't find it.
Yeah, I think Manny Fresh did the beat too.
Well, I don't know, it might be salvageable then.
Nah, anything with fucking Birdman rapping on it is not salvageable.
I don't know. He doesn't stand out on most songs. He's not Silk the Shocker bad.
Pimpin', Manny Fresh, it's Wolf in the Birdman. Tony.
Was she trying to bring her career back at this point? Was she trying to get her Keith Sweat on?
Well, okay.
Was she talking this young woman jargon?
Well, that was on her 2002 album, More Than a Woman.
Okay, that was her experiment with something new. That's all I'm gonna say. She wasn't fucking with Babyface at this time, so he wasn't there to make sure she don't make these bad decisions.
Yeah, because this song was. This was before Loon disappeared off the scene.
I think he found the lie.
Because Loon thought he was Mace for real.
Okay.
Alright, I'm off that shit.
I might have let that one slide.
Nah, that album was dead.
No, I'm talking about I might let that song slide because you gotta look at the time frame it came out. So that was probably a hot beat. You got Loon on your tracks, you know. I might let that slide.
Loon in jail, right?
Yes.
I know he found the lie.
Hit the freeway.
Mace was like, "Assalamu alaikum, nigga. I'm about my bacon."
Yeah. So, yeah, Birdman and Tony Braxton getting it popping. So, did they just break up or were they divorced? Because I heard they were married.
I don't remember them getting married.
And personally, if I was a woman, I would not marry a nigga with a big ass red star tattooed on the center of his head. So, sorry.
It's true.
Just
sound like a created wrestler thing.
It does. It does. It sounds like some bullshit.
But speaking of married musicians, though, so did you see that thing that at Christmas time Faith Evans gave Stevie J one of Biggie's coats as a Christmas present?
She need her ass beat.
Yeah, I wanted to bring that up before, but I think we were just, focused on wrapping up the new year that I completely forgot about it. So, yeah. Now,
why would Stevie J accept this?
He in love?
Nah, fuck that.
But, Doug, this is not the funny part. When he put this coat on, they took a photo together with this coat on, with her having this coat, him having this coat on, right? This nigga looked like a whole bear just hugged him. Because this fur coat is fucking huge on dude. Now, my question number one is, why does Faith still have this coat?
Sentimental reason?
Okay. If that's what we're going to go with as the narrative, why give it away then?
Because Stevie J's the new nigga.
Okay, but you don't give the nigga who gave you a name in this music business to another nigga who knows it. It's like saying your ex has a pair of shorts she took from you. Because, you know, chicks steal hoodies and shorts all the time.
Yeah, ain't that right, man?
No comment? Okay. So, keep it moving. And then the next nigga come over and you was like, oh, babe, I got a hoodie that matched that for you. Here. And it's the hoodie from the old nigga.
Am I still alive?
Yeah. Let's say no.
Oh, if I'm not alive, then
you can't do nothing about it.
Yeah, I can't.
But that's horrible.
I still got stuff, and like I had stuff that was from almost 10 years ago.
But you ain't finna give it to Bay that's not Bay though.
It was his.
That's different.
But but I'm saying, like, I don't.
You're not gonna give stuff from your baby daddy to your new man.
But that's what I'm saying. I've never, like, the stuff that I have, like, nigga, want something? That's mine, nigga. I'm not going to fucking give it to anybody, period, regardless whether you alive or dead. That's what I'm saying. Like, I keep my sometimes I be having to keep shit under wraps that it was my old niggas, because if you try to do some shit out of spite, then I might get mad. Like, not because of, you know, oh well, no, you know, I still love them and all of that kind of shit, but if I took it, it was because it was comfortable, motherfucker. I liked it.
Right.
So I obviously don't want you to damage it because I still use it.
Stevie J and Faith Evans is a crock of shit anyway.
And my whole thing, I get it. Like, we understand it's been damn near what, 15, 20 years?
You're right.
Yeah. So it's been a good length of time. So you allowed to date whoever the fuck you want to.
No, you don't date Stevie J.
Why not Stevie J though?
Because Stevie is a bad person.
Maybe not to her.
Look, yeah.
Mimi is a terrible human being to everybody but who she's in love with.
And Ryan, you know that, because I just said that for you on Hostly Awkward. I said you a terrible person, you offensive, but as a boyfriend, you do what you're supposed to do, and you a stand-up dude.
Well, clearly Stevie J ain't really all that great of a parent. He's not that great of a baby daddy.
I think
like, he should
that
probably
Stevie
relax.
J just got that work.
Yeah.
And he got broke, and maybe Faith felt like, okay, this is my chance to revive my career, because he do got some stuff behind him and I can get this working. Like, other than that, they
got history too, though. I'm not saying that they were fucking around. I'm just glad he's sober,
because
and that could be it. That could be it. A lot of his problems, he was fucked up at the time.
I mean, okay, it could also be because, you know, like you said, they got history or whatever. I know my situation. You know how that came at the time that I had him. He was a horrible person. Now it's not like that. But has he done anything since they've been back together? Because it could be that point where when you get with somebody, y'all know, because y'all guys,
right?
But not so much Juan, because you do what you're supposed to do out the gate. But Tone, you know that there is somebody that if you look back, you know, not even accounting for your wife, that if you were to look back, you'll be like, man, this is somebody that, had I been acting right, we probably would have made it.
Oh, I got a few of them like that.
Right.
Yeah, the timing was just bad.
Exactly.
Like,
so
there was at least two of them in the Air Force that, if it was anything but there, and I met you, I definitely wouldn't be married to Teresa, because this is who I probably would have married.
And I don't think that's a disrespectful thing to say, because it's the truth.
It's the truth.
You were still on whatever it was that you were on, and you know that eventually led to the path that you on with your wife. But had you been doing what you were supposed to be doing, you very well could have been with somebody else.
Yeah, I've been living down in New Orleans, learning this voodoo with this chocolate chick who knew everything, and we've been great.
So you was gonna be the sorcerer supreme,
man. Dr. Voodoo.
And they was gonna be the shadow man,
basically.
Papa Shango.
I'm so mad at my kids because they you got the babies. They made you watch Princess and the Frog.
What is my second child's name?
That's what I'm saying.
That's where it came from.
So,
Hey, Princess and the Frog was a semi-decent movie.
It was the most popular black movie we had until BP.
but we didn't have no black princess.
Right. So we was all on it.
That don't mean it wasn't not good. It's just it wasn't. It could have been better.
Because the same thing could be said for Black Panther. We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Because we were so excited and had the hype of, yes, they finally gave him to us. But look how they gave him to us. He got his ass beat.
He's still getting his ass whooped. He even disappeared.
Yeah. So it's like...
T'Challa been getting smoked.
Before we go any further, shout out to, what's her name, who plays Siri. Because she just got labeled the highest grossing actress. Yeah. Highest grossing actress in 2018. So that's dope.
I got 5 on it.
Yeah,
but
that movie fucked me up at the end.
BP or Princess and the Frog?
No, Princess and the Frog.
How?
My kids made me watch that. I couldn't believe it.
What about the little? You're not talking about the little firefly?
Yes, Ray.
Little Cajun man.
Because listen, they fucked me up twice. Okay. It was the first scene with the Shadow Man, and I thought it was over. I'm like, oh man, like that really broke my heart because you heard it.
Yeah.
And then they bring him back on screen and do this whole thing, and I'm like, motherfuckers, like, so you just gonna
vision you,
rip the stitches out, and then just be like, here, see him some more.
So you got visioned.
So that was that's exactly what happened. I felt like Chris Rock, like, Gemini, you're gonna die twice.
But back to the story, I think like Stevie J knew Biggie.
Okay.
He knew him.
Okay.
Like, you knew the nigga. You were around the nigga.
Okay.
So, dead or not, some shit should just be off limits.
Alright, so
like his bitch entirely?
Yes.
Okay, so let's
not just the coat.
Let's roll with that. Let's roll with that.
Don't hump my nigga wife.
Okay. Alright, so how long after a person is widowed are you allowed to talk to somebody?
No. Faith can talk to whoever she wants to.
But Stevie's supposed to say no?
Stevie should say no.
Okay, now let's
That's just like Puff shouldn't fuck Faith.
Okay, so
C's shouldn't fuck Faith.
So let's stay with that right there. That all his boys, even though he's dead and gone, he's maggot food twice removed.
It's a respect thing, Tom.
Shouldn't. But he had, for the most we know, 2 side bitches.
It doesn't matter
during the marriage. So he wasn't respecting Faith to not fuck these bitches over here. So why should Faith respect the wishes of not dating a guy who's good for her, who understands her, who knows where she came from?
Look, first of all,
front and behind the camera, though.
I don't think Stevie J good for anybody.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just going with the logic that you're going with right now.
My logic is a respect thing.
But he's fucking dead.
It's not about Faith picking and choosing. It's about you staying away from Faith. Because you know she picking and choosing.
But if she chooses you and you make her happy,
I don't want it because I respect you enough to not. I don't care if you dead or not.
If the son that you have with the dead husband says, "Hey man, you good for my mom," I give you the stamp of approval.
Okay.
I don't want it.
So can I just?
Because I'm playing devil's advocate right here.
I know.
Okay.
And I kind of want to throw something in there because it's like, okay, we all on Stevie J, like, well, Stevie J knew Biggie, so it was out of order, blah, 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 blah. Like, motherfuckers wasn't friends first, and then all of a sudden dropped. That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Thank you.
But we know he didn't fuck Faith.
Do we? Do we?
Tupac can't hit that shit.
You don't know that? It don't take no more than a few minutes to get a nut off.
I know Pac was smart.
I'm not saying he didn't. I mean,
everything was there was nothing off limits when it came to war, which is what he looked at that as.
Okay, so then that definitely can validate, like, hey man, me and Faith in this club, we get to talking, we on these iPhones, we get to drinking.
But I could have sworn somebody dropped something and said that he really hit that.
And I know what I'm saying, he probably really did, and Faith was pissed off that he told.
Like, nigga, that was between
us. That was between us. Like I'm used to big nigga dick. I want a skinny nigga dick, and
I mean, according to Faith, which she could be lying, Faith in all interviews has said she didn't fuck Pac
because it's in an interview. Most people are not going to tell you the truth.
Look,
in an
nigga,
interview.
I'm just telling you what she said. She did an interview. She said that she was on tour and Biggie was on tour, and they was on like 2 separate tours. She happened to bump into Tupac in a club. That's where the picture came from that they used for the magazine cover.
And I'm not saying that didn't happen.
Pac mentioned the Faith about let's do this song together. She said she showed up to the studio session. It was Pac and a million motherfucking niggas.
Okay.
But Faith used to being around Biggie and being one of the homies, she didn't mind. She did her part to the song and got the fuck out. I'm just telling you what the interview said.
Okay, let's take that. Let's dissect that. So recently, Surviving R. Kelly came out, which we're going to have a whole other discussion about. We learned from Surviving R. Kelly that it's not hard to have sex in the studio, beds in the studio, private places in the studio.
No, we learned that R. Kelly just a filthy motherfucker.
No, this is how we learned he a filthy motherfucker because of all these different things.
Back to the topic,
Tom. No, I'm staying. No,
because you're not. It's about respect. If you die and you're dead, I'm not pushing up on Teresa.
20 years later,
I'm still not.
20 years later, go for it. If she's ready to date again, go for it.
That's not what I do though.
Because I know you a good dude, so I ain't got to worry about it.
I don't even like talk. I don't even like talking to chicks that I know have talked to my homeboys.
And I agree with you on that too, because our homeboys lie about a lot of stuff, and you thinking that something is good.
I don't want to. I tried my best not to go behind my homeboys,
but our homeboys done fucked everybody.
That's very much possible. So it's really slim pickings out here in the city.
I had to get married because I didn't know who didn't touch one of the homies.
Man. But, I mean, that's just my thing.
That's it. But, I mean, I'm not... It's so many years later, dog. I feel what you saying, which could have been the reason why it's been so many years later. But they could have sat down, had that conversation, and all of a sudden it was like, well, you know, I was feeling you, but, you know, I had this going on. Well, hell, I was feeling you, but I had this going on.
End of the day, it's wrong. It shouldn't have happened. Stop it. That's nasty.
The only reason why we give a fuck about it because it became public.
Actually, I don't give a fuck.
Well, I know we don't give a fuck because
it's bad. It's nasty.
She happy, he happy. Let them be happy. I'm just mad that you giving away another nigga stuff to dude.
And it don't even fit.
It definitely don't fit. That's what I'm mad about.
Maybe it was just for the picture.
I don't know, dog. It was said it was a Christmas gift.
No way Stevie J wants to keep this big ass mink.
Mom trying to figure out why she keeping this big ass mink to the point where he can have it.
Sentimental reasons.
Put it in storage.
Maybe.
Give it to your son.
Maybe Biggie hit that in that mink. I don't know.
Yeah. Even worse of a reason for that nigga to be having it on.
Maybe it's jizz on the fur. 20 years and it's dried. I don't know. I'm just throwing out situations, Tom.
Delete. No, stop. We're gonna stop right there.
Okay. Well,
we definitely gonna stop right there.
What else you want to talk about?
I want to talk about. Yeah.
What else would you like to talk about?
I want to talk about this super seductor guy.
I don't want to talk about that. It's a game built for you.
No, it is not, dog. First of all, that game is for niggas who ain't got no game. But the way the game plays is fucking terrible.
All I'm saying is I heard a few stories back in the day about you, Tom, and you was kind of a creep.
I am also a socially awkward person, so my approaches may not have been the best. But doesn't matter anymore.
Why don't? It's still out there.
I ain't checking for these. It's only out there because you bring it back up. Just like our brother who constantly keeps bringing up old tweets from like 7 years ago to chuckle at it.
Well, some of them shits is funny.
I didn't say they wasn't funny, but the only reason why things don't stay buried and gone because people won't leave it buried and gone.
Especially when he brought up the Haitian Soul tweet. I was like, damn. She just changed her whole life around now. Why would you bring this to the forefront?
And that's my point. Sometimes
she is a whole new person now.
Everybody is a whole new. We've moved on in life. It's the new year.
She lost weight and now she look awkward because
too much titty, not enough waist,
and her head big as shit. Just
40M clapper.
I I forgot who name that was.
Hers.
That was?
It was hers.
Terrible name.
You would, and where she got the name from made it even funnier.
Do you remember that part?
Mm-hmm. I was listening to the episode the other day.
And where did she get this name from?
The 40M is her breast size.
Oh, it was some big titties.
That's where she got it from. And the funny part is that's exactly what you said when she told us on air too.
Them some big. I said that word for word.
Word for word.
Yeah, some big titties.
Like,
You on 40M? Like, damn.
What letters do y'all bra sizes go up to? I'm confused because I be seeing triple letters and then I be seeing M's and shit.
Buying bras got to be like buying batteries.
Man. Cause it'd be like 36C, 36 double C, double D, like what? Triple E.
I think a C cup is a nice size.
A C cup is a standard size in my opinion. Nice and cuppable.
The highest.
I mean, single D's are okay. It's when you start adding more than one D.
I know a young lady with like 4 E's, bruh. I'm just trying to figure out at what point do you add more E's instead of going to the next letter.
I've always wanted to ask Janae what titties hers is.
Ask her. What's she gonna say? None of your goddamn business.
Yeah, it's probably.
Yeah.
Look at them titties big.
Just ask her. She might actually even tell you. You never know. You never know.
I bet she don't get too many speeding tickets.
So, according to Guinness Records, this lady, her measurements would put her in a 48V, but it's not made, so she wears like a 52I.
See, that's why I'm confused.
Man.
Like, as the number go up, the letter resets. But
you can't even. You got to use.
No. The number is referring to the band size.
Okay, so the thickness of the band.
Yeah, and like the size. So like, if you have like a narrow, because some people are skinny but have big boobs.
Yeah.
So you got, the model she may be, a 34 or a 36, something like that. But then she's D's. Then you could have somebody that's skinny, she's 30, whatever, and then she got a little A cup.
Beast things.
Yeah. So it all, usually when you get to like those 40s and all that shit, is those thicker bands and shit in the back.
Chicks with bee stings got big old booties.
Can you date a girl with a bee sting?
I don't think so.
Because they got tons of space.
I like titties too much to date a chick with small titties.
Just when you hug or smash yours up like this and make it look like hers when you look down, it'll look like her cleavage is there.
Shut up. Cut her mic off now.
What the fuck?
I'm sick of your shit.
First of all, I was giving you a suggestion. I was trying to help you out.
I don't like your suggestion.
That don't mean cut my mic off because
that definitely means cut your fucking mic off.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Shouldn't you be texting your boyfriend?
He just texted me.
Right, she's been doing that the whole time. Over there grinning like a Cheshire cat.
Cheshire.
Fucking ain't stopped grinning since that nigga phone rung. Cheeks hurting shit.
First of all, I'm thirsty.
Yeah, you thirsty, all right. Thirsty in that inbox. But
that water hot as shit.
Nigga, doesn't matter your thirst level right now.
Yeah, because I'm looking for my Walgreens bag. I had a mango juice in it.
I got kiwi strawberry over here.
Mango is phenomenal.
It is. I really hate that I'm allergic.
Wait, what? So you drinking the juice, but you allergic?
Because it's mango flavored.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, artificial flavoring I can deal with.
Because it ain't real flavor.
Yes, but if it's fresh, ain't that a bitch? Like, I'm allergic to the real shit, but not the fake shit. You would think it would be the opposite.
Nah, because the fake shit ain't nowhere near close to what it is anyway.
No, I'm saying as far as like you would think the manufacturer shit would be the shit that would, your body would be like, get this shit out of here. I want the fresh shit, but no.
But that's like it is with me. I can't eat. If you go get an actual perch, I can't eat it. But if you give me a plate of fish sticks, I can eat it.
So you can eat the frozen processed fish.
But I can't eat the actual, we just caught this in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
So like a catfish fillet from like JJ's.
Minnetonka, that's gonna look like one of them fish off The Simpsons, ain't it?
No, that's the water that you get purified in Minnesota.
Have you seen like Minnetonka?
No, because I don't go to Minnesota. Even though fucking U.S. Bank disrespected me by giving me this fucking Minnesota Viking fucking debit card.
Well, we're going to Minnesota next year for WrestleMania, so just Just relax.
I wasn't informed of this.
Juan be dropping bombs before he didn't tell me, so.
Motherfucker, we had this whole conversation in the fucking wrestling group.
Not in the wrestling group.
I have to mute them niggas sometimes because they go off on a tangent.
You understandable for you to say you didn't know. This motherfucker here just, even if the group was muted, take a peek once in a while, read something.
Man, by that point in time, them niggas is 12 theories into Infinity War deep.
And then you just show up talking about fresh crops on the farm. Yeah, okay, I got it.
Hey, my theory is still legitimate. You niggas don't want to accept it.
He killed his daughter for fresh crops. I get it.
He need that last stone.
He had the harvest for the winter.
Dog snapped his finger and went and chilled on his farm because he
fine.
put his whole fucking uniform up there as a scarecrow. I don't know who he's scaring. Like,
so, do you think he just changed reality, or did he really go somewhere?
I think he went somewhere.
So you think he's actually somewhere living
his best life? Yep.
Ain't going back and forth with you niggas because half y'all ain't even.
Ain't nobody coming for you.
I ain't going back and forth with the
think about it,
I'm
dog.
living my best life.
I mean, think about it. Okay, since we here, we talking Thanos. 2019, we got a bunch of dope movies coming out. Of course, Captain Marvel. We get to figure out how she gonna play a factor in this. Then we get to wrap up this 10-year saga with Endgame.
Right.
And we get to find out how you niggas gonna fix this shit. Who the fuck dead for real?
I think that's the scariest part about the end game.
Figure and find out it's done.
No, because like we know after like this is the end of 10 years.
Man.
Now it's like scary part is now we have to journey into another 10-year fucking loop to get to a point.
But with everything we got going forward, yeah, dog, we got to standless 10 years, dog. This is the first.
No, we don't. Deadpool's gonna be Stan Lee going forward.
I can live with that to a certain extent.
Yeah, Deadpool's gonna be Stan Lee in all the movies.
I can live with that, but the thing about it is because he has to be. He's the Mimi of podcasting. He can't. You can't filter him. You seen what happened when they did do it. So you got to let him be him in order to be accepted. Which is why I also think that you might be able to survive if Deadpool can strive in the world of PG superheroes. Mimi and her pod can hostily take over.
And Marvel already said that even though that they're acquiring Deadpool, they're not going to change his rating. So going forward, even under Disney, Deadpool will still be rated R.
And I think they're keeping that so they can take a chance and do things that go above and beyond just for kids.
You know what I don't... Okay, so we got the whole, the Marvel, this is Disney, kid-friendly. Like, we don't watch motherfuckers get murdered in all of the movies.
Every fucking Disney movie, somebody dies.
And they die
but they don't
horrible deaths, though.
And it moves the plot.
It's not graphic like Deadpool, of course. But we still watching motherfuckers get shot and shit, fam.
Most epic moment in history, Mufasa died. And if you really think about how the fuck he died, it's like you're at a baseball game and somebody shot a gun and you got trampled over by everybody trying to leave.
But I mean,
that's how he died.
First of all, part of Disney's claim to fame is what? Killing people.
Facts.
Think about all of these Disney princess movies. What happened?
Somebody dies.
Somebody was killed.
Let's run it down. Frozen.
Now look at
the parents.
I never watched Frozen.
No.
So.
The mom and dad died on the fucking ship.
But it's not even. I'm talking about like actual murder. Like, dog, look, like they really be trying to kill motherfuckers to get them out of the way so that they can do some shit.
The princess,
like they really go out trying to murder people.
Elsa almost got killed 3 times.
So wait, what you're telling me is that Mufasa fell off the cliff, right?
He didn't fall off the cliff.
He got tossed.
Okay, Scar tossed him.
Let's just say that he got tossed.
Technically, he was still alive. He got trampled to death.
If you think about it, yeah. So
No.
if he survived the fall,
He didn't survive the fall.
I'm just saying, if he still got trampled during the stampede.
Yeah, so even if he had survived,
Even if he survived and just had some broken bones, he still got trampled in the stampede.
Yeah, he would have got hooved to death by
Scar double tapped that nigga. He double tapped that nigga.
He tossed him off a cliff and inside of the ride to make sure folks was dead.
Facts.
Did you not realize how far Mufasa fell?
I'm just saying if he survived, because people survive shit.
He's a cat.
People survive shit.
He's a cat. He's a big cat.
Okay, let's roll with that. Cat's got 9 lives. So falling off the ledge, that takes 1 life. He got trampled like a motherfucker. Them niggas stumped out 8 other lives.
Man, I've never seen a cat not land on his feet. You ever seen a cat not land on his feet?
I've never seen it.
I've
tried to make it happen plenty times.
I have. I had to watch my kitten get murdered.
Damn.
That one video is fucked up.
Which one?
Okay, so I guess they in the mall, and the cat jumps over the railing.
Yeah.
And they be trying to get the cat off of like a broom or some shit.
Yeah.
And as he almost has the cat to like grab onto the broom so he can lower the cat and save it to safety, the cat said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." He jumped like 40 floors, and all you can hear is, "Damn." Dog, it's so fucking terrible.
Right, so I'm thinking, let's run down some more.
I mean, you don't physically see the death, but you can hear that sound.
Bambi. Opening fucking first 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Bambi, that mom got popped.
Yeah, they smoked her.
Off top. So now we got a whole movie about an abandoned kid out in the woods.
Mufasa didn't survive this far, bro.
We just saying if.
No,
he guaranteed.
Just because she asked me to watch didn't mean stop talking.
I'm like, I'm trying to watch too now. Not gonna bring something up and not gonna let me see.
Because
Can
you
you at
already.
least get some
I'm
sound?
just saying, like, nah.
Can we at least get some sound?
Look how far that was, bro. He didn't make it.
Nah, they played that up for effect. He could have survived.
He could have
He
survived.
ain't survived that, bro.
Cat's got 9 lives.
He ain't survived that, bro.
All right, I'm trying to find Disney princess. We ain't Googled all day.
We did. We Googled earlier.
What did we Google?
Movie releases.
That was in the car. We went on air.
That don't count?
But anyway,
Don't count.
so then, okay, think about Pocahontas. What they do? They killed the little Indian dude,
Man,
right?
they killed all the Indians.
They shot him. And that's how all they little shit got started.
All right, let's start with Snow White. They tried to off her from day one.
Didn't they?
That's how she ended up with the dwarves,
So the doors was protective custody?
basically.
Okay. Who was they going to save her from?
Cinderella. They were trying to, Maleficent,
Okay.
the witch bitch. Because, well, if you watch the Maleficent movie, the dad basically cut her wings off, and she put a curse on her. But yeah. All right, Cinderella. Mom died off top. That's how the dad got with the evil stepmother. And then he died.
Okay.
So, dead parents.
But see, y'all taking it a different direction. I'm not talking about the orphan aspect. I'm talking about us actually seeing motherfuckers getting clipped in Disney movies.
I mean, these are old Disney movies when clipping somebody live and direct wasn't that obvious.
I just said they did it in Pocahontas.
Damn. But that was wasn't that based on like a semi-true story? Because that bitch was real.
It didn't have it wasn't like that shit.
I know. I don't want to talk to her.
And then you had what with Beauty and the Beast. They went to this nigga crib, a whole mob to do what?
Off this
They
nigga.
was going to kill the beast.
Yeah, like,
Not realizing he was just in a fucked up situation.
yeah, Disney has so much murder in their movies. Like, what does it fucking matter? Seriously, what does it matter? Disney has been grooming us for murder and death for a long time, if you
This is
actually
true.
go back and look at it.
This is true. But we've been doing this for an hour 15. I know it went fast, didn't it?
We have?
Yeah. With the break in the middle. All right, so we come to the end of this particular episode. Make sure you check us.
Damn, what did we talk about?
Oh. I gotta throw this in because, one, it is a Disney movie, and because they doing live action this year anyway. But even with Aladdin, do you realize how violent Aladdin was?
Yeah, nigga, he was a fucking thief with a bunch of fucking killers.
Arabian
They was trying to gut this nigga over stealing a piece of bread, and Jafar was trying to get him killed. But we can't have Deadpool because whatever. No, they was right at keeping it rated R because there's no reason to water him down because
no.
Disney is a bunch of murderers.
I was going to say, we can't. We do have Deadpool. We own everything now.
Yeah, Disney does own
Disney
everything.
owns the world.
No, but how you said that they go keep his rating what it is and they not go try to water him down. I'm saying there's no reason to because
Oh, Disney's
used-
a bunch of fucking
They got
Yeah.
a bunch of killers.
yeah, they
Killers.
try to play that smooth shit, but Disney ain't. I see you. I've been seeing you niggas for a long time. Disney is a bunch of motherfucking psychopaths.
We're coming for you.
Shout out to James Wan.
Why?
Because he's been casted as the director for this Mortal Kombat reboot that we make.
You have really been on your MK kick lately, dog. I'm not saying you wrong. I'm just saying like you really been on your MK kick.
With as great as CGI is now, no way we cannot tell a half decent, gory Mortal Kombat story.
Would you want your story CGI or would you want it live action?
No, I want live action, but I'm saying though, like,
would you be okay with certain characters being CGI then?
It depends on who CGI.
We're talking about maybe Noob Saibot, Reptile, Goro.
Depending on how they do Reptile.
Let's just, you know,
like if Reptile is his reptilian form,
it would probably be his reptilian form.
I can understand some CGI,
right?
Because they probably have to put him in the suit, CGI it. Yeah, like characters who look extra stupid that you would need CGI to do a little bit of. Understandable. I mean, shit, they could do Goro the same way they did Thanos.
True, which is how that's why I asked that, because CGI in most of Thanos actually made it better.
Right, because like when I seen like the behind the footage of like how like what he was like, so you got the suit on, you got this big ass fucking thing. It's like, oh, this shit look weird.
It look weird when you see things in green screen form. Like you'd be surprised how much of a movie is filmed in green screen and you don't realize it, because there's this footage I had got where the depth of vision the first time, that whole thing is green screen. So it then made me think about the actual fight. The whole battle was green screen.
Yeah, it's all in this. Like most of the film was filmed in this one area, but it's all green screen, so you can make it anywhere.
Right.
Like when they did the battle for Wakanda.
Right.
It's like maybe 10 people on set, and then they green screen and multiplied everybody.
Right, and it's like, dog.
So
like I'm sitting there like, dog. So only the actors who were actually key characters in all these other movies are here. All these extra niggas ain't nowhere nearby.
They just multiplied and spread everybody out.
Dog, that's terrible. You really sit back and think
that's
about it.
That's good ass editing now to make it look like you have a million motherfuckers out here on the battlefield fighting.
A million motherfuckers just like me.
Most of them act like me, cuss like me, just don't give a fuck like me.
All right.
What did we learn today, Tom? What did we talk about?
We learned that women's bathrooms stink.
Like turtle ponds.
Gotcha. Juan loves MK.
Yeah, definitely. Mortal Kombat.
You should never date your boy's ex.
Or at least don't accept big ass fur coats that you can't fit.
Or don't accept gifts. What else we learned? What did we kick off with?
We learned that Mimi got a boyfriend.
We knew that from 2 episodes ago.
I don't have a boyfriend.
Dude, you said it like an adorable little kid. That's how we know you got a boyfriend. Like, no, Mom, you stop. She's just my friend.
He is.
Mimi's got a man that thinks she's gonna love forever. And forever they'll be together. No matter where it goes, she's always a lover. She's gonna love him. She's gonna love. Got a man that thinks she's gonna love forever. And forever they'll be together. No matter where it goes, she'll be thinking of him. She's gonna love him. She's gonna love him.
Y'all are like beyond childish for that.
It's our show. This is what we gonna do.
I'm sorry. Did you want me to actually play the song?
No.
All right. With that being said, we'd like to thank y'all for
I'll find the song.
Tuning in to another episode of the Damn Fresh Show. Make sure you check us out on all streaming platforms. If you're on Facebook, look for the Facebook group. And Juan, check us out.
Oh shit! They done blacklisted Eve off Spotify.
Oh goddamn! That's our cue. We out of here.
We gotta go.